Hey everyone, welcome. Today we're going to break down something I think is pretty amazing. It's a simple but honestly super powerful AI formula. We're talking about taking any kind of complex document, like a dense report, a research paper, maybe a really long article, and turning it into some really compelling, super engaging visual content. So, here's the big question, right? How do you actually turn those really dense reports into dynamic visuals and do it instantly? It's a challenge I'm sure we've all faced. You've got this mountain of amazing information, but trying to make it into a presentation or something visual, it feels like a huge monumental task. But what if you could just automate that whole process? Okay, so here's our game plan. First, we'll talk about what I'm calling a creator's magic formula. Then we'll walk through the 3 steps. Step 1, the AI report. Step 2, the PDF bridge. And step 3, the visual studio. And finally, we'll wrap up by looking at how you can unlock your own ideas with this. All right, let's dive right in. First up, a creator's magic formula, all about transforming text into visuals using AI. So the absolute star of the show today is a tool from Google called NotebookLM. Now, here's the thing that makes it so different and, frankly, so powerful. It works only with the documents that you give it. This is key. You upload your report, and boom, suddenly you have an AI assistant that is a world-class expert on your specific material. It's ready to go, just waiting to help you create. And that really is the key thing to remember. We're not just talking about one single tool here. This is a whole workflow. Think of it like a recipe. This formula we're talking about combines a few different really powerful AI functions to completely automate the creative process, taking you all the way from that raw text to a finished, polished visual. Okay, let's get our hands dirty. Step 1 is all about the AI report. This is where we generate our raw material. The whole process kicks off in either Gemini or NotebookLM's deep thinking panel. It's super straightforward. You just select or attach whatever source documents you're working with, and then you pop in your custom prompt to get the report started. Now, this is the secret sauce right here. It's all about the prompt structure. Take a look at how specific this is. You're not just saying, hey, summarize this. No way. You're telling the AI to apply deep thinking and then giving it a very specific set of questions to answer. This is exactly how you guide the AI to create a report that's actually, useful. All right, you've got your report. Now we're on to step 2, the PDF bridge. This is the clever little part about how we move our report from one tool to the next. So once the AI has done its thing, and yeah, it might take a few minutes for all that deep thinking, you're going to see a share button pop up in the top right corner. From there, it's dead simple. You share it over to Google Docs, and then, once you're in Docs, you just download that file as a PDF. And that PDF, that's our crucial bridge connecting the first part of the process to the second. And now, for the really fun part, step 3, the Visual Studio. This, my friends, is where the magic really happens, and we bring our ideas to life. So check this out. You're going to create a brand new, empty NotebookLM project. And for your source, you upload that PDF report we just made. That's it. So now the AI is an expert on its own summary. Pretty cool, right? Then you just head over to that studio panel on the right, click the little pencil icon, and get ready to give it your final command. And here it is, the final command. And trust me, this prompt is ridiculously powerful. You're asking it to generate a highly visual pedagogical output. That's just a fancy way of saying a teaching tool. And look, you can ask for an infographic, a slide deck, or even a detailed video script. You could even ask it to suggest which screenshots to use to illustrate the steps. Kind of like what we're doing right now. The point is, you're not just telling the AI what to summarize, you're telling it exactly how to present it visually. It's a game changer. Okay, so we've walked through the whole thing, but why does any of this matter? What does this formula actually unlock for you? Well, it really all boils down to these 4 things. First, this workflow is going to drastically, and I mean drastically, cut down your creation time. Second, it takes that super complex, dense information and just simplifies it into something anyone can understand. Third, it unlocks all these new creative possibilities you probably didn't even think you had time for. And maybe the best part of all, it works with literally any source document you throw at it. So there you have it. We've laid out the entire process, start to finish, from a super dense document all the way to a dynamic visual concept. The formula, it's all yours now. So I guess that just leaves one final question for you to think about. Now that you have it, what are you going to create first?